Good morning everyone. We were in a bit of a rush this morning to finish the Yorke Peninsula. We stayed in at Yorke Park last night. We forgot to get some footage of the campsite, unfortunately. We were rocked up about sort of 7 o'clock and we left really early this morning. So it's a donation camp and there's a water hookup and toilets, but other than that there isn't really much else. It's a beautiful place though. And yeah, now we're on to the Yorke Peninsula.
The train.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You wanna go see the train?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
We spent way too much money in there, but hopefully this will last us a while.
But we got to be big kids. Where are we going?
We're going to Streaky Bay.
We're going to Streaky Bay?
Go to Streaky Bay.
Alright, we're gonna get there.
Dada.
Dada. That's it. You know.
Dada.
Pick one. The Moonta Sweet Shop is run by volunteers and actually owned by the Shire, the Trust of the Shire, I think. So yeah, definitely head on down this way and support your locals. They feel like the old corner store prices, you know, when you go with $1. So you get a lot. So come down and say hello to the ladies.
Yeah, is it pretty?
There's a bunny over there.
Yeah. Well, good day everybody. We're just in Yorketown at the moment. We're staying at a caravan park tonight, which is the first caravan park we've stayed at, apart from the first night that we started our travels. So yeah, first caravan park. We're just here at this giant playground for the kids. We're just going to get some ingredients for dinner. And I'm here with the boys on the park. But yeah, so we're actually meant to go to the Innes National Park, and be there for a night or two, but there were some problems with the bookings and all that kind of stuff, so we decided to just beeline it for here because I really want to see the Yorketown Pink Lake. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow, and I think we're just going to go up east, back up east on the Yorke Peninsula, and probably finish the Yorke tomorrow, to be honest, because yeah, we kind of find that on the Yorke, coming down, like down to the south of it, isn't really too much to do. So there's a lot like down the south end of it, like the National Park, and the Pink Lakes and that kind of stuff. So we're excited to see what's on the east side of it, because yeah, I wasn't really too impressed coming down, to be honest, but still a lot to go, so we'll see.
Smoky barbecue pork chops for dinner with some garlic butter mushrooms and some honey glazed carrots. Well, good morning again, everybody. So today we're just back at the park we were yesterday. We're just gonna let the kids burn off some energy before we hit the road. Lesson learned. But we were at the campsite yesterday. What was it called? You know what? I actually can't remember what it was called.
Yorketown Caravan Park.
Yorketown Caravan Park. It's a little caravan park, probably about only 15, 20 sites.
A lot of grey nomads.
A lot of grey nomads. We met a really nice guy next to us, and the ones behind us weren't too bad at all. Wasn't too busy, which was great. But yeah, so today we're going to be finishing off the Yorke Peninsula. We're a little bit more educated than yesterday. We found a little not so commonly known free camps. We'll sort of gauge how real they are.
I just don't understand why they're not on wiki camps.
Not on wiki camps?
Yeah, wiki camps showed no free camps.
Yes.
And then we had to Google it.
There is one free camp on wiki camps, which we will put up in this video. It is not a free camp. It is a work in return for stay. It doesn't define how much work or anything you need to do. It just says you got to help out. So
read the description, because it wasn't a description.
Yes, yeah, it says in the description that it's someone's parents that need work around the house done. So, I mean, if that's what you're for, go for it, but it is not a free camp. Outside of that, yeah, we're going north to Artisan. We're going to do the salt lakes around Yorketown, and then we're just going to hit some points of interest. So, we'll be sure to capture all of that, and there we go.
I don't know if you can hear that, but somebody forgot to turn the heater off. Oops. So at the same park that we're at, I just actually saw this now. There's a Salt Lake trail, which trying to have a quick look, but it looks like it's all dried up. I think that's what it was meant to be, this pink salt lake. So no luck there, but apparently there's a couple around here in the area, so we'll have a look to see if there's other ones that are actually pink or has got anything in them. That'd be a good start. So we just got to the first pink lake. It's called a very pink lake, and it doesn't really look that pink. So Rhodey's just going to fly the drone up to see what it looks like from above, because obviously pink lakes, they look a lot more pink from above. Okay, so no luck there. It didn't really look pink at all. Rhodey says it's got like a slight tinge, but that's not really what we're after. So we're gonna go to the Gets Lake next, which is 2 minutes down the road that way, and see how that one goes. So we're at the Gets Lake now, and from side view it looks like it's a little bit more pink. So we've just shot the drone back up, but it looks like it's drying out, which
Unfortunately, oh, hang on, a little bit there.
Yeah, like slightly, but yeah, it looks like it's drying out. All these lakes around here are either already dried up or very close to being dried up. Yeah.
Alright guys, we're just out on the Yorke Peninsula doing some pink lake hunting. And, well, from what we could tell, there's only a few of them that are pink. And just doing a little bit of research, the best times to come and view them between 10 and 2 when the sun is at its highest. And it is also recommended that you do it with minimal cloud cover. So, we're kind of in the bracket of minimal cloud cover, I suppose, but it's more haze. But we're not having any luck hitting those pink lakes. So yeah, we'll try again maybe another time of the year, but for now that's all we got.
All right, so we thought we'd just do a little sit down discussion and talk about our time and experience on the Yorke Peninsula.
So one of the things we found is we had to get to the pink lakes on the Yorke, and we had to do it during specific times, specific months, and you know, the right weather conditions. We more or less hit the nail on the head, but for some reason, yeah, they're just not pink.
Yeah, it wasn't pink for us.
They're dried up, and we went to how many? 5, 6?
Yeah.
And our only point of reference is we got the ones back at Penong.
Yeah, that was the best one we've been to.
Off the Nullarbor, sorry, not the air. Yeah. And that was amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We'll try again another time.
Yeah.
Or different places in Australia. In saying that though, Flaherty Beach, something just flew behind me. Flaherty Beach was amazing. It was beautiful, and I feel like no footage can do it justice.
No, that was gorgeous.
It's the best beach I've been to.
Yeah. I
think of my life. Like it's gonna take a lot to top that.
I don't know. I think for kind of reference, because you've seen the pictures, but it gives some decent Palubi beach vibes. It's better. Yeah. It's certainly better, but
yeah. No, it was amazing, and I wish we had spent more time there, but it was kind of just like a stopover because we didn't expect it to be that amazing. So I think if we had like planned a day to actually go there and spend the day there, it would have been great. Yeah, but
just to that point, definitely go to the I can't remember the town that it's near, but go to the entrance of the beach or the drive to the beach that's before the town, because if you go to the one that takes you into town, it isn't very accommodating for anybody towing something. So if you go back,
it's also not as pretty.
Yeah, it's also not as pretty.
Yeah, but yeah, with that, there is a national park in there. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, the Innes National Park, and we did actually book that one.
On the Yorke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did actually book it to go in there for the day, but there was some stuff ups with the bookings and the timings and all that kind of stuff. So essentially just missed out on that. But I think if we had gone, it would have been more exciting. Shot
the gun a bit early and wound up down the bottom of the Yorke with next to no accommodation funds. And there's no free camps.
Well, no. With that one is because everything you have to book online, by the way. A lot of bookings are done online, but we had taken all the money off our accounts.
Yeah, silly there, but
yeah.
But to that point though, still there are no free camps on the Yorke. There might be some in the national park, which we didn't explore. No. But no, there's not. No. But
they all start at like $25 a night in the national park. Yeah, but like from what we've seen, there's like a real cool shipwreck in the national park, and a nice jetty there, and it's got a really like the Innes Lake.
Yeah.
That is all stuff we really wanted to see. But,
I suppose we've left ourselves something for the next time.
Yes, exactly.
So, the Yorke Peninsula, most people will say it's, you know, for XYZ reasons is why it's beautiful, but I got told by a lot of people that it is the best place to go squidding in South Australia. Now, that could be supposedly, that could be hearsay, but I got really, really excited. And having seen Palubi Beach, we had a kind of a standard to adhere to. Anyway, we get to the Yorke and it's just nothing. We went to Moonta Bay. There was a jetty there. I went off the basically we tried all the west side of it, and then there was just absolutely nothing. So we cut our losses and went on further, but a little disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah, and in saying that, on Wikicamps obviously it shows you a lot of like points of interest on things to see and things to do, and we found that it wasn't really exciting at all. Like here and there were good points, I suppose.
Yeah.
And some good parks for the kids to play at, but other than that it wasn't really anything worth stopping for. In our opinion, it was something that we look for in points of interest.
Yeah,
So
I think
it wasn't exciting. It was kind of disappointing, to be honest.
if you're gonna skip the national forest, like in hindsight, if we knew we were gonna skip the national forest, we could have done the York in a day. Could have seen everything we wanted to see, gone down and gone back up. It's a little bit difficult with kids, obviously, but it can be done. But we're near Flaherty Beach, there is this cave. Now, we sent the drone up. You would have seen the footage, but
Oh, the magazine cave.
yeah, the cave is like is like the size of a car.
Yeah.
That one was a little bit of a letdown as well.
But yeah, anyway.
The top end of the peninsula and the South Australian area on the bottom, it is obviously farming country, cereal grains and all that sort of stuff. But after a while, it just becomes like white noise. You don't really get to see anything because everything is farmland, and you know, wouldn't have it any other way. Clearly, that's what the land is for. But it is dry. It is the same, and yeah, after 1,500 kilometers, you kind of get over it, I guess, the same as you feel after driving on the Nullarbor. So, it has its beauty, but if it was a little bit more wet or the rain had come and just prior, it would be beautiful. Everything would be green and luscious. We'll definitely give it another go, another time around, and hopefully catch the rainy season a little bit more accommodating. Anyway, this is in no way, shape or form a reflection or a standard to be set for everybody else. We were just a little bit unlucky, and it is just our experience. But I figure, well, might as well talk about it. But yeah, if you have anything, like if we missed anything, sorry, these flies are absolutely shocking. Yeah, if you think we missed anything, or there are other reasons or other things in the area that we could go see, feel free to chuck them in the comments, and yeah, let us know, because if we're going to go around a second time, better to be more prepared.
Yeah, well, I would like to give it another go.
Oh, absolutely.
Because just because like we had a bad experience doesn't mean I'm sure I covered it. It's not to say that it's not a place to go to, because we have seen other people have a really great time. So yeah, I think we just went at the wrong time.
Yeah. Well, we're going to wrap it up here because I'm sick of shooing flies. And
yeah, thank you for watching our video.
Absolutely. Like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one.